Start na ba? Wait lang. Yun. Good morning. Good morning. Wait lang natin yung iba. Okay? Para makapag-start na tayo. Tatlo pa lang eh. Wait lang. Message natin. Ay. Pakisabihan naman yung iba. Mag-open na. Wait. Ayan. Good morning. Tubal. Good morning. Sino yung Kenzie? Good morning, Mako. Hello. Asan si Rabones? Apat pa lang students ko. Wala na naman sumali. Send ko nga sa group chat ng parents. Wait lang, baka madagdagan pa. Wait, open natin ulit. Ayan, meron na. Good morning. Naririnig nyo ba ako? Si Ramones pala yun. Ayan, nag-change name na siya. Naririnig? Malakas? O mahina? Okay. So, iilan lang tayo. Good morning, Kiliano, Ramores, Gabriel, Tubal, and Mako, and Simon. Okay. So, ayan. Let us start. Yung iba kasi hindi namamansin eh. Sinner lang sila, hindi sumasali sa lesson. So, today's lesson will be about, hello Dumlao. Today's lesson will be about Introduction to Geometry. If you could still remember nung second grading, algebra. Ngayon naman, geometry. So, these are the things that we're about to study. So, we will start with the undefined terms, which are the point, line, and plane. Subsets of a line, which are line, segment, and ray. And as we study this undefined term and subsets of a line, we will encounter other terms such as collinear point, non-collinear points, intersecting lines, and parallel lines. Okay, so let us start. What comes to your mind when you hear the word geometry? Ano daw yung pumapasok sa isip nyo? Narinig nyo na ba yung salitang yan? Kung narinig nyo na yan, ano yung mga bagay na maire-relate nyo dyan sa geometry? Magbigay nga ng halimbawa. Parallel line. Ano pa kaya? Ano yung mga bagay na nare-relate nyo sa geometry? Narinig nyo na ba to o hindi pa? Hello? Yung kapag magsasagot po, itatype nyo na lang. Para makikita ko kasi nababasa ko yan eh. O, si Tubal nagsagot siya ng parallel line. Tapos, i-chinachat ko kasi yung parent eh, kung sino pa lang yan sa klase. Right angle. Okay. Sino pa? Yung iba, hindi po naglalagay ng sagot. Hello? Shape and size. Ano pa? Ano pa kaya? Pwede kayo mag-search kung ano yung mga bagay na pwede nating iugnay sa geometry. Meron pa ba? O, sige. Now, these are the terms that we can relate about geometry. So, as you observe, there are so many words that we can relate on here or in this lesson. So, kung makikita nyo, we have here point, parallel, perpendicular, line, triangle, circle. What are these? What are these? Square, circle, triangle, polygon, octagon. So, nung elementary, napag-aaralan na rin siya. Pero, hindi pa siya klina-classify or hindi pa siya sinasabi as geometry na talaga. Pina-familiarize pa lang din kayo doon nung elementary. So, let us start. When we say geometry, it comes from the Greek word geo, means earth, and metria means measurement. Which means to say that geometry is about the earth's measurement. It is also a branch of mathematics concerned with the properties and relations of points, lines, surfaces, solids, and higher dimensional analogs. So these are the things that we can relate about geometry. And Euclid of Alexandria is the founder or the father of geometry. So let us start now defining the undefined terms or studying the undefined terms. So in here, we will study about the difference between the point, the line, and a plane. Let's start with a point. What is a point? Ayun na si Dimo. Good morning, Dimo. What is a point? Can you comment down the symbol for a point? Symbol for a point. Ano yung symbol ng point? Hello? Ano po yung symbol ng point? Ayan. Parang dalawa lang kausap ko. Okay, ayan. Ano ba yung ginagamit nyong arrow? Okay, that is our symbol for a point. And your answers are correct. That is our symbol for a point. Point has no dimension. It indicates location and it can be represented by a dot. Okay? So, let us illustrate this one as our example. Say we have point A, point B, and point C. As you observe, we are using capital letters when we are naming a point. Ibig sabihin, kapag papangalanan ng point, capital letter ang gagamitin. Okay? Next, try to familiarize the location of the local government units in NCR. Nakikita niyo po ba yung illustration? Kate, tandaan niyo yung mga lugar na to. Kasi mamaya magtatanong ako about this. So, tandaan. We have Caloocan. Okay, good morning sa mga nagjo-join. Tay, Cerdo, Gabriel, Simon, Tubal, Peralta, Dumlao, Ramones, Bangoy, Domingo, Peralta, Simon. Hello sa inyo dyan. So, tandaan natin. Caloocan, Valenzuela. Ito yung malaking part, Quezon City. Malabon, Navotas. Ito may Caloocan uli kasi ito yung South Caloocan, ito yung North. Next, Manila, San Juan. Itong area na to, Mandaluyong. Marikina, Pasig, Makati, Pasay. Itong maliit naman na to, Pateros. Taguig, Parañaque, Las Piñas, saka Muntinlupa. Blurred ba? Ayan o, lakihan natin. Okay, ayan, Caloocan, Valenzuela, Quezon, Malabon, Navotas, Caloocan, Manila, San Juan, Mandaluyong, Marikina, Pasig, Makati, Pasay, Taguig. Itong maliit yung Pateros. Parañaque, Las Piñas, saka Muntinlupa. Ay! Ayan, natandaan na po? Sige. Now, try to answer this. Name the location of the given point. Anong lugar po ito? Comment down below your answers. Anong lugar siya? Okay, wala pang nasagot Anong lugar yan? Okay, correct. Quezon. Pero dapat Quezon City. Kasi meron tayong Quezon Province. Next. Ito, anong lugar yan? Okay, wala pa nagsagot. Anong lugar ito? Hello? Naghang ba o wala pang nagsagot? That's correct. Valenzuela City. Okay, tama yung mga sagot nyo. Next. Anong lugar ito? Okay, Metro Manila. Next. Ito, anong lugar yan? Okay, that's correct. Taguig City. How about this? Yung last one. Okay, correct. Very good. Muntinlupa. So, these are just examples on how some are using point. Next. Let's try this one. Try to draw a line. Okay, do sa chat box or the comment, try nyo ngang gumawa ng linya. Try to draw a line. Diyan po sa chat box. Ayan, tama yung mga sagot nyo kanina. Muntinlupa City. Okay. Okay. Ayan, line. Very good. So, that is how you draw a line. Now, next. Imagine. How did you draw a line? Halimbawa, ang gamit mo ay ballpen o kaya lapis. Paano ka nagsisimula sa pag-drawing ng linya? Paano ka nagsisimula? Yan, tama yung mga ginagawa nyo. Those are lines. Those are straight lines. Next na question. How did you draw a line? Kung halimbawa ang gamit mo ay ballpen o kaya lapis. Paano ka nagdraw ng line? Paano ka nagsisimula? Okay, tama. Mula sa tuldok. Pwede rin yung left to right. Mula sa tuldok. Because, ayan, gumamit siya ng ruler. Now, ayan, tama yung mga sagot. But did you know that you can form a line by using 2 or more points? O, halimbawa yan, malaki lang kasi ha. So, dahil sa point, nakakabuo ka ng line. Paano? Isang point lang ba? Dalawang point. So, ibig sabihin, when you are connecting points, you can form a line. Ayan. So, from here, we can define that line is a connection of two or more points and are endless in both direction. Ayan, tama yan. It is represented by a straight line with two arrowheads. Okay, tandaan, kapag line, merong arrow. Nakikita nyo po? Bakit may arrow? Kasi it means you can still extend the line. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Pwede mo pa siyang pahabain sa kanan, saka sa kaliwa. Okay? So, there must be an arrow. Next, when we are naming a line, you're going to use small letter. So, kanina, when naming a point, you're using capital letter. On this line, we have point A and point B. However, when we are naming a line, we can use small letter. But, there is another way on how you can name a line. And that is by using the points on the line. So, we can name this as line AB. Pwede rin siya as this. Line BA. Kanina, line AB. Pwede rin naman siya as line BA. Okay? And, it can also be named as line M. Depende kung ano yung nakikita nyo sa illustration. Next. By using points, try to draw a plane. This is an example of a plane. So as you observe, we have here 3 points. Again, kapag dalawang point, you can form a line. 3 or more points, you can determine a plane. It is said that a plane is a flat surface with no thickness. Ngayon, magbigay nga kayo ng mga bagay na flat yung surface. Comment down below, mga bagay na flat yung surface. Ano yung mga bagay na nakikita nyo na flat at walang thickness? Okay, yung cover ng book or the surface of a book. Ano pa? Okay, that's correct. Table. Ano, isa-isang type lang po. Ano pang example ng mga flat surface? Paper. Correct. Ano pa? Sa bahay ninyo, ano yung nakikita nyo na flat? Okay, tama yung Kiliana wall. Tama yung paper. Gabriel, anong karton? Anong klaseng karton? Plato. Depende sa plato. Kasi may plato rin na hindi flat. Surface ng door. Surface ng cortina. Okay, surface ng flat screen TV. Ano pa? Okay lang yun, Gabriel. Tama naman yung karton eh. Yung surface lang ng karton. Ano pa? Yan. Those are examples of, ayan, tama yan. Tile, spring. Those are examples of a plane. Now, the following determines a plane. Oh, cellphone. Tama din. 3 non-collinear points determine a plane. So, when we say non-collinear, the points do not lie on the same line. Ganito yan, oh. Wait lang. Draw ako, ha. Ito, halimbawa ito, figure 1. Ito yung ating figure 1. Tapos, ito yung figure 2. May nakita ba kayong pinagkaiba? May pinagkaiba ba ang figure 1 at figure 2? Ano yung nakikita ninyong pinagkaiba nila? Ano po ang nakikita nyo na pinagkaiba nila? Hello? Alin yung hindi pantay? Yung figure. Okay, yung figure 1, yung figure 2. Okay. That is what collinear and non-collinear point means. Figure 1 is an example of non-collinear points. These are the points that do not lie on the same line. And collinear points are the points that lie on the same line. So, ito yung collinear. Ay, hindi to wait lang. Okay, wait. Yan. Figure 1 is an example of non-collinear. Kasi, when you connect them, ay, pasensya na, ang hirap kasi mag-draw. Hello, good morning, Gonzales. Ayan, pinapasama talaga natin yung ibang section. Kasi, sa section natin, ilan lang yung sumasali. Sayang naman yung lesson. Okay, kapag non-collinear, tingnan nyo pag kinonect ko sila, hindi sila nasa iisang linya. Ayan, magkakaiba. Ilang linya yung nabuo? 3. Unlike in figure 2, you can connect them in one line. So, that is the difference between collinear and non-collinear. Okay? So, magbigay tayo ng halimbawa. So we have here point A, point B, point C, point D, point E, and point F. Okay, you're going to identify if the given point is collinear or non-collinear. Okay? But I will not connect them. I-imagine nyo kung sila ay collinear or non-collinear. Wait lang, wala pa. For number 1, point A, point B, point D, point F. Collinear or non-collinear? Imagine if they are collinear or non-collinear. Ito, tingnan nyo yung example. Point A, point D, point E, point F. Okay, correct. This is an example of collinear points. Because they lie on the same line. So, pag kinonect mo, di ba? Pag kinonect mo, nasa iisang linya sila. Next. Halimbawa, point B, point C, point F. Collinear or non-collinear? Okay, that's correct. It is non-collinear. Kasi when you connect, di ba, yung kanina, nasa iisang line. Ito, pag kinonect mo, ang layo no, ay, hindi nag-connect yung F. Pag kinonect mo yung BCF, wala siya sa iisang line. Wait lang. Hindi ko makonect. Ay, ayan. So, this is an example of a non-collinear. Question. Okay, next. Two intersecting lines determine a plane. So, we have here two lines. Say we have here line M saka line N. Ito yung line M, line N. It is called intersecting lines kasi nag-meet sila. Because when we define intersecting lines, these are the lines that meet at a point. Ito yung point kung saan sila nag-meet. Halimbawa, kung familiar kayo dito sa daan na to, yung daan mula, halimbawa mula Bagong Bayan, papuntang Signal, tapos yung sa may Jollibee. Alam niyo tong daan na to? Ito yung sa DOST, di ba? Papunta sa, anong lugar to? Ito yung daan pa Bagong Bayan to Signal. O, anong daan to? Yan. Ito yung mula sa DOST. Tapos itong pababa. Ano tong daan na to? Halimbawa, andito yung Jollibee. Tapos yung 7-Eleven. Ano tong daan na to sa ibaba? Okay, tama. C6. Ito yung tinatawag na intersection. Wait lang. Let's use red. Ito yung tinatawag na intersection. Correct? Correct si Sachi. C6 yan. Ito yung intersection point. It is where the two lines meet. Kaya traffic. Bakit dyan traffic? Sa palagay nyo, bakit traffic sa intersection? Hello? Ilagay nyo dyan, bakit traffic sa intersection? Wala nagsasaway. Hindi, bakit traffic yung daan na yan? Sa palagay nyo, ano yung pinaka-main reason? Dahil may stoplight? Ano yung main reason kung bakit traffic? Dahil magulo, madaming daan. Ano nga kaya? Traffic dahil, again yan, tama si Sachi. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng magsabay yung papunta sa Signal tsaka yung pababa sa C6. Kasi lahat sila dadaan dito sa area na to. At kung lahat sila dadaan sa area na yan, again kung dadaan sila sa area na yan, kailangan nilang magbigayan. Kasi hindi sila pwede magsabay-sabay. Dahil iisa lang naman yung daan. Ito yung area na yon. Okay? Next. Two parallel lines determine a plane. So, these are the illustration of parallel lines. Ito yung mga linya na never magmi-meet. Ibig sabihin, kahit i-extend mo sila, hindi sila magkikita. Okay? So, these are the lines that will never meet. For example, itong linya sa riles ng tren, itong yan hanggang sa dulo, hindi yan magmi-meet. So that is an example of a parallel line. Katulad na lang nung taong gusto mo pero hindi naman nakatadhana sa'yo. Ito pa yung mga bagay na hindi magmi-meet. Ikaw saka yung school. Ngayon, hindi pa kayo magmi-meet kasi hindi pa pwede. And, ito, hindi mo pa rin mamimit. Yung excited kang pumunta sa mall. Kaso, bawal ang below 18. Ito yung mga example nun. Kapag hindi magmi-meet, then, it is an example of a parallel line. Next. When you see this is also an example of it determines a plane. Ibig sabihin, kung merong line at kung merong point, merong plane. Pero yung point, wala sa line. Nalungkot bigla, malay nyo next school year, pwede nang magkaroon ng pasok. So this is how you name a plane. In naming a plane, you're going to use small letter. So the name of this plane is plane N. Itong tatlo ha. Ayan. You can also use the points. So this can be named as point A, point B, point C. Again, you can name a plane using the points. That's why it can be named as plane ABC. Okay? Wait lang. Balik natin doon. Magbibigay pa ako ng additional information. Huwag na kayo malungkot. Kesa naman sa magkasakit, di ba? So, for example, ito additional information. Say we have point X, point Y, point Z, point W. Ito yung figure 1. And then, say we have point L, point M, point N. Okay? This is named as plane WXYZ. And this is named as, mamaya na kayo mag-drama. Dito na muna kayo bumalik. Magkakaroon din ng klase pag college na kayo. Joke lang. Plane L, M, saka N. So, in here, as you observe, when we are naming a plane, you are using the capital letters. Next, let's study about the difference between coplanar points and non-coplanar. When we say coplanar, nasa iisang plane. Halimbawa, wait lang ha, lagyan natin ng guhit. Oo, magkakaroon kayo ng klase kapag college na kayo. Char lang. So, ibig sabihin, grade 6, grade 7, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. So, 6 years. 6 years daw muna kayo dyan. Joke lang. So, in here, we have example ng coplanar. Point W, point X, point Y, and point Z. Coplanar kasi nasa iisang plane. Blur daw. O sige, i-zoom ko. Wait. Yan. Okay na? Kapag nasa iisang plane, then it is coplanar. Okay? Ano naman ang example ng non-coplanar? Halimbawa, point L, wait lang. Point L, point M, point Z. This is an example of non-collinear. Bakit? Kasi, yung point L, point M, saka point Z, nasa ibang plane. Ibig sabihin, magkaibang plane. Dapat magkakasama. Okay? Question. So, next. Ito yung last. Subsets of a line. And then, we're going to identify the difference between line segment and ray. When we say line segment, it has two endpoints. Ibig sabihin, hanggang dito na lang. Hindi mo na pwedeng i-extend. Hanggang dyan lang siya. Okay? And this will be named as segment XZ or segment ZX. Okay, i-compare natin siya sa line. Ay. Diba? Ay. So we have this. Segment XZ. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo siya pwedeng extend sa kaliwa or sa kanan. May endpoint. Kapag line, pwede mong i-extend. Pwede mo pang habaan pakaliwa at saka pakanan. So, yun yung difference ng line saka ng line segment. Next one. Kapag ray. Ray has only one endpoint and is extended endlessly in one direction. So, ganito na lang natin. Kapag line, balikan natin ha. Kapag line, may arrow sa kaliwa at sa kanan, which means you can extend the line. Kapag segment, merong endpoint. Hanggang dito lang. Hindi pwedeng i-extend sa kaliwa at sa kanan. Kapag ray, may isang hindi pwedeng i-extend, may isang pwedeng i-extend. Which means there is one endpoint. Pwede mong i-extend yung pakanan, pwede rin naman yung kabaliktaran niya, which is pakaliwa. Okay? And when you are naming array, okay, halimbawa ito. These are examples of array. And when you are naming array, you will start with the endpoint. So, we have here ray XA. Bakit tayo sa X nagsimula? Kasi ayun yung endpoint. XA. Ganito palagi yung symbol, ha? Wait lang. Sulat natin ulit. Ray XA. So, sa endpoint palagi mag-start. Ano pa yung isa? Ray XB. So, kahit yung XA, di ba yung XA papunta sa kaliwa? Pero yung symbol na gagamitin nyo palagi, ganito lang. So, we have Ray XA and then Ray XB. And that's it. I hope you learn. So, yung may tanong, pwede kayong magtanong sa akin doon sa GC. So, ito lang yung lesson natin for today. Sino pa po ang may gustong malaman or itanong? If wala na, then, goodbye. I hope you learn. Meron ba kayo dyan natutunan? Yung may tanong po, pakilagay yung tanong. Hello? Okay, thank you. That's all for today. Ayoko nga. Time na eh. Si Dumalagan daw yung kakanta. Yung module wala pa. Pero, nagbigay ako ng soft copy, di ba? Yung soft copy, isi-send ko. So again, that's all for today. Thank you! Pause na ako ha. Kanina pa ako nagsasalita. 2 hours na. Wait lang. Bye-bye! In